Welcome back. Myself, Professor Jai Tandel from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Today we are discuss semester 4 Masters of Engineering subject Power System Restructuring. Topic is Power System Deregulation. Uh, Subject code is 2740702. Now the outline of the presentation: Power System Deregulation, History of Power System, Introduction, what is a regulation, what is deregulation, congestion of the transmission line, method to manage the congestion, ATC method, conclusion, and some references. So I try to start with the basic electricity. So electricity is a phenomenon associated with the motions of matter that has a property of charge. Electricity means charge. So example is lightning. Lightning is the best example of electricity, and other phenomenon like static electricity, electric heating, electric discharge, and so on. Now some history of electricity. Before that, the electricity is a electric charge which can either positive or negative, that produce the electric field. The movement of electric charge in electric current and produce a magnetic field. So magnetic field, for that electric field that is required. So before 80s, people are don't believe on electricity, electric and magnetic field the correlation with each other. After Maxwell is give some equation, after that the phenomenon of electricity and magnetism that is combined is called as the electromagnetism. Now it will be introduced by William Gilberts and De Magnetz, the scientist, a German scientist, which is carefully studied the electricity and the magnetism. Benjamin Franklin, United States President of United States, is also study about that. Now, most important part of the electricity, that is a 2 unit of Hux, 5 and ampere, that is introduced by Hen Christian Forrest and Ander Maria Ampere in 1891, 19 and 20. Thomas Alva Edison having some role when we are talking about the electricity power system. He is a founder of our system actually. So we know that Thomas Alva Edison is only introduced a bulb, but no, it is the Anderson having a company of power generations. So it's first developed a device such as electric power generation, mass communication, sound recorder, gramophone, and so on. So Thomas Alva Edison having a role. So I have some image of the first successful light bulb, which is probably demonstrated in Mandon Park, December 1870. First electric bulb, arc bulb, that is in form of. Now, what is power system? So, is the name of power is to be delivered, transmitted, whatever form. With that, having some system that is called as a power system, which is it is an electric power system is a network of electric component. That there are so many components in electric power system. Some of used for step up down voltage, for the protection purpose, and so on. So it is a network of electric component which is developed to supply, transfer, and use of electric power. Electric grid or electric power grid, we are generally use that word of power system. Now it is an interconnected network for delivering electricity from the producers to consumers. Now it will be called some it will be divided into some section like generation section, transmission section, and some distribution section, individual having a role of the power system. Now generating station that produce the electric power. The substations, that is that power which is generated and after transmitting it is came to the substation. So it's having a protective devices on distributor, feeder, so on, that will be started from that. So electric substation for stepping the electric voltage up for the transmission and down for the distribution. Now, high voltage transmission that carry the power from the distant source. In transmission there is no distribution. So, after step downing it will be distributed through the substation. Now, distribution line that are connected individual consumer, we are getting a power from the distribution line. Now, world first power system that will be in form of DC on Godalming in England. It is a water wheel type and it supplied 250 volt arc lamp and 34 incandescent lamp of 40 at a 40 volt. Now, additions, as I told you, Thomas Alva Edison, so that having a company, actually Edison company. So, Edison Electric Light Company, which is developed the first steam power electric station on Pier Street in New York, which gives the 300 lamp and 59 consumers. Now, some history of our system. In London, the Goulard and Gibson. Goulard and Gibson is also famous for the transformer productions. After that, the Otto Tids, we discuss later, is making a core on that and develop some transformer that is called as a core type transformer. So, first transformer that will be introduced by the Goulard and Gibbs transformer in 1884. As I told you, in 1885 Otto Tids Blendy 1986, which is which makes some close iron core for the true power transformer. So on. So George Westinghouse in 1805, that is also gives some role of producing the making a transformer. In 88, there is a Florizing thousands of powers. So in the duration of that 80, that is called as a war of current. Its title is war of currents. Now, lastly, all this we are talking about the HVAC system. Now, HVDC, that will be a high voltage DC transmission, which is a mercury arc valve, which is built between the Sedensey and the Mission Villiers in New York. Now, some components of the power system that is most important to discuss, that is supplies, that includes some generators. Load means the power which is actually utilized by device, that is load. Conductor, which is actually transfer that. Capacitor, reactor, power electronic devices, protective devices, and a SCADA system for automations. Now, the supply, that is we can say battery, fuel cell, photovoltaic cell, that is a type of batteries, right, in form of DC, that is some photovoltaic, right, always battery, that is gives supply in form of DC. Now, alternating current power is typically supplied by the rotor, that is spins in magnetic field in the device, that is called as a turbo generator, right, generator base. Then the load power system deliver the energy to the load that perform the function, for example fan, tube light, refrigerator, and so on. So here some toaster is greater example of single phase load, right. A toaster is typically 2 to 10 amperes and 110 to 260 volt, consumes 600 to 1200 watt of the power. Now, conductors carry the power from the generator to the loads. Choice of conductor, that is most important, which is sometime aluminum based, that is material which is according to the applications of transmitter power. Capacitor and reactor used for compensating equipment. Reactor, they consume the reactive power when the reactive power high in the system due to some non-linear load, that is sometime reactor is absorbed, and in some cases when reactive power is low, at that time through the capacitor it will be supplied to that. Power electronics, so we have a power, we require a power that is in form of different values, right. So for conversion of electric power, we require power electronics devices circuits, which includes some semiconductor devices. Now, protective devices, the system having a issue due to the load. So we require always a protected device like CT, PT. We are always we are getting a feedback from the load side to make the system close operations with the flexible operations. We require protective devices, fuses, and that your circuit breaker. We know that we just use in home application too. SCADA system, that is a supervisory control and data acquisitions, is tasked to switching on a generator, controlling a generator output, and switching in our system element from for the maintenance for at particular from the particular locations. Now these are some list of electricity organizations in India, like a main body administrative, that is a Ministry of India, the Central Electricity Authority, that is called as a CEA, CERC, Central Electric Regulatory Commissions, then the Bureau of Electric Energy Efficiency. So these four having a different role. These all are the, I'm talking about the Indian organizations electricity. This is a body of electricity through the which is related with some having a different task. So these are some form of ministry when that is formed in 2 July 1992, which is held by government of India. Now what to do the Ministry of India? So that is the Ministry of India that handle the electricity production, infrastructure development, generation, transmission, distribution, and maintenance. Means overall all the things that is to be handled by Ministry of India, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is having a section of that Ministry of India, power system section. So it's a liaising between the central government and the state electricity operation, private sector, as well as the rural electrification projects also. Ministry of India, that is the power during the PV Narasimha Rao government. It is formed in 2006, we can say, right. And the Central Electricity Authority, that is a CEA, which is advise the government which regarding to the policy matters, informative plans, offer, recruitments, all these things, that is a part of Central Electricity Authority. Now Central Electricity Authority having a vision is to 24/7 power supply, and mission is to support the stakeholder, support the Ministry of Power Formation policies, power project monitoring, and disseminating power section informations, skill upgrades of the workers, employees which is work on Central Electricity Authority. So these are some symbol of Central Electricity Authority regulations. Now Central Electricity Regulation Committee, CERE, having a tariff means a charge, per unit charge. Tariff means what is the electricity used, that is in form of charge, that is called as a tariff generally. So the formula of the tariff setting mechanism, that will be handled by the Central Electricity Authority, that regulate the tariff as per the loading on the generating stations, the regulation of tariff of the Central Electricity generating station, which is facilitated to open access in interstate transmitter. He encourage the private sector too, like Reliance and others. They are encouraged that, because we know that our Indian electricity organization cannot able to deliver the power that kind of. So private sector is introduced, so competitions, that is established. So when there is a competitive market, that is called as a re-regulation. We will discuss later what is re-regulation. Now Central Electricity Regulation Committee, that improve the access of information all the stakeholder, facilitate the technological and institution charge required for the development of the competitive market, as I discussed, within the limit of environment. They are encourage the private sector, but the rules and regulation that must be followed, which is norms as per the government only. They are not obey the rules of government. Central Electricity Regulation Committees provide the licenses, right, to the, that is a transmission system to the Indian electricity grid code, that is called IEGC, available base tariff ABT system, and so on. So these are the symbolic representation of the Bureau of Electric Energy. Bureau of Electric Energy, energy efficiency agency that functions to develop the program which will be increase the conservations of the efficient use of electric in India. Now the mission of Bureau of Electric Energy is to institutionalize the energy efficiency service, enable to deliver the mechanism in a country and provide a leadership to the energy efficiency in all the sector of country. Now the field organizations. There are some power plants which is divided into the different sections. Thermal having a section, of nuclear having a section, of solar having a section. So organizations like Nuclear Power Corporations of India, Power Grid Corporations of India, NHPC Limit, NTPC Limit, Power System Organizations Corporations, Lignite Corporations, and the Valley Corporations. So these corporations, that is a part of government. This is a nuclear power plant, that is called as NPCIL, is an Indian public sector undertaking based at Mumbai. So these are some power plant, rating with that I don't think so. That is also latest. These are the data up to 2018. So we can say there are some kind of you see here that are under process. Like in Gujarat, we are talking about KPC 3, that is a Kakrapar power plant of 2 power plant that is under construction. It's the due date is 2019, but due to some reason they are extended that. So still I think this 700 plant are not in a process, but it is here some year they are mentioned that, but there are some delay on that. So we can say Kakrapar is having a new power plant. So these all the authorities that will be undertaken by Ministry of Power. Now sorry for that. So now Power Grid Corporations of India, that is called as the Power Grid, is also Indian state which is occupied on Maharashtra. The visions of the Power Grid Corporations of India to world class global transmissions company with dominant leadership in emerging power market, ensuring the reliability, safety, and economics. And its mission is to will become a global transmission company with domestic leadership, dominant leadership in emerging power market with so world class and global. So Power Grid Corporations, which is inspiring and empowering the next generation of the professionals. Now NHPCL similar to NTPC. Now Power System Operations Corporations, that is called as a PSOC, as a following offers, that is a region wise. We can say North Region Load Dispatch Center is, that is called as a NRLDC, that is New Delhi in Gujarat. We are getting a power from Western Region Load Dispatch Center, that is WRLDC from Baroda. It is actually from Mumbai, so Mumbai to Baroda, nearest load dispatch center. Now dispatch center state distributions under the RLDC, that is as I told you, Western Grid, then Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Daman. So we are getting the West Grid, we are getting a power from the West Grid. Lignite Corporations, which is provided some raw materials. These are the projects, power projects of the lignite power plants. And Valley power plants, that is called as Damodar Valley Corporations, that is called as a DVC, is the Indian government authority which is operating in the Damodar river area of the western, which is based on hydropower plants. These are some data up to 2018 and under construction projects. These are the ratings of. So we are approximately generated some amount of power So the most important thing that we from this graph we can say from almost we are use most probably energy from the thermal power plant, that is the most polluted actually. So that's why we are moving towards to the solar based energy. Now the installed power stations company in India, that is total energy is suppose 344,718.61 approximately megawatt power that we are generating. These are the data up to 2019. And Gujarat Vikas Nigam Limited, that is main body that is on Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam Limited, that is called as a GUVNL. Then after Gujarat State Electrical Corporation Limited, that is called as a GSECL, that is regarding to the generation. So all generation that is depending that is follow this GSECL. After that transmission, that is Gujarat Energy Transmission Corporation Limited, GETCO. After that region wise, Uttar Gujarat, UGVCL, DGVCL, MGVCL and PGVCL are that is in form. So these are some power companies, that is a private based power companies. Adani Power Plant, right? Reliance Power Plant, Torrent Power Plant. So these are the private sector. That's why private sector is introduced in this market. So thank you so much.